Kanye West just had another huge crash out on Twitter where he was saying some insane things. But people have warned us about him so many times and we didn't listen, but now we should. So here's our list of celebrities who tried to warn us about Kanye West. Now, the Kardashians have been close with Kanye for a while now, as Kim was married to him and had 4 kids with him. Now, they've always stood up for the rapper, making it clear that he had bipolar disorder and that he means well, but in 2022 they reached their breaking point. That's when Kanye started acting irrationally and had extremely concerning behavior. Kanye attacked the family, claiming he wasn't told where his daughter Chicago's birthday party was, and he called them liars. But Khloe, Kim's sister, hit back at Kanye online saying, "I don't want to do this on social media, but you keep bringing it here. Please stop tearing Kimberly down and using our family when you want to deflect. Enough already. We all know the truth, and in my opinion, everyone's tired of it. You know exactly where your children are at all times, and you wanted separate birthdays. I've seen all the texts to prove it, and when you changed your mind and wanted to attend, you came." Now, Kim has also spoken out against the star for bringing their issues to social media by saying, "From the beginning, I wanted nothing but a healthy relationship because it's what's best for our children, and it saddens me that Kanye continues to make it impossible every step of the way." Now, Kim has also broken down crying multiple times on her reality show when it comes to Kanye's behavior and the lies he spreads. In a confessional, she said, "It's really confusing for me. It's so different than the person that I married because that's who I loved and that's who I remember. I'll do anything to get that person back." Julia Fox dated Kanye for a month in 2022, but it's something that she heavily regrets. "I regret that relationship so much," she told a news outlet. "I hate it. I don't want to be known for being anyone's girlfriend." And Julia added that it wasn't my idea for the relationship to become public and that she felt that they should wait. But then, boom, it was done behind my back, she said. Now, the actress noted that she felt Kanye was using her to get back at Kim Kardashian, his ex-wife. Julia said she felt it was a publicity stunt that left her feeling like a prop. Within days of meeting, Kanye signed 2 of Julia's best friends up to be her stylists, with the pair taking direction from him about what his new girlfriend could wear in public. During one particularly memorable conversation, Kanye had dressed Julia in a skimpy top, but felt it didn't sit right, leading him to offer her to get a boob job. Now, at the time, she was a mother to a 4-year-old son, and she wrote in her memoir, "The artist's words cut through the air, sharp and unexpected. I looked at myself in the mirror, taking in my post-baby body. They're not so bad, I think to myself." For you, I'ma let you finish, but Beyonce has one of the best videos of all time. Now, Taylor and Kanye eventually made up and were spotted together in 2015, but that all changed in 2016. You see, Kanye released his song Famous, in which he calls out Taylor by name. "I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that be famous." Now, Taylor's rep then shared a statement about the song saying Kanye did not call for approval, but to ask Taylor to release his single Famous on her Twitter account. She declined and cautioned him about releasing a song with such a strong misogynistic message. Taylor was never made aware of the actual lyric, "I made that be famous." Now, later on, Kim Kardashian graced the cover of GQ and paired it with an in-depth interview where she discussed how Taylor had approved the lyric per a recorded phone call conversation between the 2 singers. Then, Kim posted a video of Taylor and Kanye on the phone discussing the song. While the 2 speak about, "I feel like me and Taylor might still have" line, there was no footage of the "I made that be famous" part. "Where is the video of Kanye telling me he was gonna call me that B in his song?" Taylor Swift wrote, per a screenshot of a note on Twitter. "It doesn't exist because it never happened." Now, not to mention, Taylor didn't even know that the phone call was being recorded. People online didn't care though, as they tore into Taylor and made her life hell. She literally disappeared. But in 2020, the full phone call between Kanye and Taylor was leaked, proving that she was telling the truth. Instead of answering those who were asking how I feel about the video footage that leaked, proving that I was telling the truth the whole time about that call, you know, the one that was illegally recorded, that somebody edited and manipulated in order to frame me and put me, my family, and my fans through hell for 4 years. Swipe up to see what really matters. She posted linking Feeding America and World Health Organization. Now in 2023, she reflected on what happened in her Time Person of the Year interview, where she said, "You have a fully manufactured frame job in an illegally recorded phone call, which Kim Kardashian edited and then put out to say to everyone that I was a liar. That took me down psychologically to a place I've never been before. I moved to a foreign country. I didn't leave a rental house for a year. I was afraid of phone calls. I pushed away most people in my life because I didn't trust them anymore. I went down really, really hard." Now, in 2022, Howard Stern called out Kanye for some offensive comments that he made. Howard said that Kanye used his diagnosed bipolar disorder as an excuse to express hate. "I'm really tired of people excusing his behavior by saying, well, he's just mentally ill," he said in part. Kanye was on the Chris Cuomo show, and good lord, you gotta hear this guy's into, and F this mental illness self-defense thing that he's into. If he's so mentally ill, why don't they appoint a conservator over his money like they did with poor Britney Spears? And you know what? He had a really good point. Kanye should have and still should be held accountable for what he does, regardless of his health. And finally, at one point, Kanye and singer John Legend were really good friends, but Kanye ruined it with his behavior. The first sign of problems came in 2015 when John took issues with Kanye saying Beck isn't a true artist after the rock singer won a Grammy Award. Then opposing political views in Kanye's 2020 presidential run ruined their relationship. John asked Kanye to reconsider who he was voting for, privately, I may add, but then Kanye decided to share their private messages on Twitter before deleting them. John then spoke about Kanye again in 2020 with the UK's The Sunday Times and admitted to not being all that close with him. He chalked up the distance to regular friend stuff, like them having their own families and busy schedules. But in 2022, however, while speaking on the X-Files podcast, John said, "We aren't friends as much as we used to because I honestly think because we publicly disagreed on his running for office and for who he supported. I think it became too much for us to sustain our relationship honestly," he said. Now, if he had a friend drop him over that, Kanye must have lost many friends over the years. Well, that's all for our video of celebrities who tried to warn us about Kanye West. Now, what do you think about the whole Kanye situation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm your host, Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.